Tell me about what happened this morning. A topless woman jumps over the barricade. I mean, people are thinking if she'd been armed, it could have been dangerous.
Well, it could have been dangerous, but that didn't concern us. What concerns me is that, you know, you're out here protesting, and you have the right to protest for sexual assault victims, and you protest and take your clothing off. What kind of message does that send? So I think she didn't solve anything for herself or for the cause that they're out here marching for or protesting about. So I think it was a shame, it was sad, and it was in poor taste.
What did you tell Mr. Cosby when that happened? That's all you...
Just said stay still. Stay still. No, stay still. Stay still. We don't know what could happen. We don't know, you know, in this day and time, we don't know if a person can have a weapon on them. So, but the officers of Montgomery County did a fantastic job of taking action and taking that person down.
Andrew, any kind of security increases that you guys are calling for?
I would hope so. I did ask for more security increase and more security around the fences.
What does Mr. Cosby think about the Me Too movement? There's a lot of women here talking about it. What's his perspective?
We don't have a perspective. They have the right to have whatever movement they want, and that's their choice.
Sir, can you tell us a bit about the mindset of Mr. Cosby seeing this woman? Did that affect him at all? He
can't see, so it didn't affect him at all.
Did he know her, or did they have any...
He cannot see. He doesn't know her. I don't know her. It was our first encounter. It just happens. She decided to try to become a social media sensation overnight. Hey, maybe it worked, or maybe it didn't work, but it didn't help to move it. Thank you.
Andrew, what are your hopes for the...
Even if women are now believed more than they were in the court of public opinion, that may or may not translate into a court of law. And we don't know. This is the first high-profile criminal case since the Me Too movement, where there are a number of accusers against one high-profile, rich, powerful, famous celebrity. And so we'll have to see. I have often said, how many women does it take before one woman is believed against the denial of a rich, powerful, famous man? I think we're going to find out at this trial.
What are your thoughts on the strength or weakness of this prosecution case in the retrial?
Well, I'm very glad that the prosecution made a new motion to allow more prior bad act accusers to testify this time. I said at the conclusion of the first trial that I hoped that the prosecution would renew its motion upon the second trial taking place, because the first time the judge only allowed one prior bad act witness to testify. She was my client, Kelly Johnson. She was very brave, but of course the jury deadlocked, and I think it's very important for them to be able to hear from more accusers, and this time they will hear from 5. I represent 3 of the 5.